Is your teen always on edge, snapping over the smallest things, rolling their eyes, slamming doors, or shutting down completely? You feel like you're walking on eggshells in your own home, and nothing you tried seems to calm the chaos. If that's your reality, I want you to know two things. You're not alone, and it doesn't have to stay this way. I've been there with my own sons. And today I'm going to share what finally shifted the energy in my home and brought peace back into our relationship. I'm Keisha Golder, a life purpose coach and emotional intelligence expert. But more importantly, I'm a mom of two boys. One who's one who is out of the teen stage and one who's smack dab in the middle. So I know what it feels like to try everything. Discipline, pep talks, ignoring it, and still feel like nothing is working. That's why I wrote my book, Bridging the Teen Gap. It's full of the exact tools that help me calm the chaos at home, and I'll be sharing pieces of that with you today. But if you want the full roadmap, Bridging the Teen Gap is where you'll find it, and the link is in the description. Let's start with the why. Why does your teen feel like they're always on edge? Here's the truth. Teens are under pressure. School deadlines, sports schedules, friendship drama, social media comparisons. It all piles up. Add in hormones and the fact that their brains are still developing, and it's a recipe for meltdowns. The prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that regulates emotions and decision making. That doesn't fully develop until your mid 20s. So that means your teen literally does not have the same capacity to manage stress the way that you do. I remember when my son used to come home from football practice, throw his bag down, and snap at me about dinner. At first, I took it personally. Like, after everything I do, this is how you gonna talk to me? But then I realized he was exhausted, stressed, and didn't yet have the language to say, Mom, I need a minute. Here's what I want you to do: pause and remind yourself this is biology, not betrayal. Assume stress is behind most edge reactions and keep your tone calm, even if theirs isn't. But here's the catch: understanding why they snap, that's only half the battle. The way we respond can either calm the storm or fuel it. Our natural reaction when teens snap is a snap back. You become a snapping turtle with your child to lay down that law, demand respect, and lecture in the moment. I know I did. One night, my son muttered something under his breath. Yeah. My mom brain went off. Excuse me? Who do you think you're talking to? Within seconds, we were both yelling. Later, I realized I mirrored his chaos instead of modeling calm. What feels like discipline to us feels like rejection to them. And rejection is gasoline on their fire. So instead of learning respect, they learn defensiveness. Here's what we're going to do. Before we speak, ask yourself, am I adding fuel or water? Lower your volume. If you whisper instead of yell, they're going to notice. And swap. You better stop. For I see you're upset. Let's pause for a second. One mom I worked with tried this during a heated homework battle. Instead of pushing, she stepped back and said, I'll give you some space. Her daughter cooled down and later came back on her own. If you're nodding because this is your daily life, this is exactly why This is exactly why I created Bridging the Teen Gap. It's full of scripts, strategies, and those insights for when your reactions just aren't working. The link is in the description. So, if reacting doesn't work, what does? It starts with creating emotional safety. Chaos thrives in fear, but dissolves in safety. When your team feels safe with you, their defenses lower. Instead of asking, "What's your problem?" which sounds accusatory, try, "It looks like you're overwhelmed. Want to talk or take a minute?" That phrasing tells them you're safe and you're seen. Studies show teens who feel emotionally validated calm down faster because cortisol levels drop. I, I once asked my son if he wanted chicken or pasta after a long day. He snapped, "I don't care." My old self would have scolded him. Mm-hmm, sure would have. But instead, I tried. "Rough day?" He froze, then exhaled. Yeah, that exhale was the chaos leaving his body. Here's what I want you to do: replace judgment with curiosity. No one likes to be judged, not even you. Use "I notice" or "looks like" statements instead of "what's wrong with you?" And offer space instead of a solution. That space gives everyone time to calm down, and when they feel ready, they will come to you. But even the right words can backfire if you choose the wrong moments. That's why timing is everything. One of my biggest mistakes was trying to fix things mid blow up. Logic does not land well when emotions are high because the brain literally shuts down reasoning. I once launched into a lecture about chores right after my son had a fight with a friend. Guess what? That conversation didn't go as I expected and lasted about 15 seconds before full chaos ensued. I had to learn to save those big talks for neutral times, such as car rides, folding laundry, cooking dinner. When hands are busy, hearts are open. Here's what I want you to do: if emotions are high, simply wait. Use soft entry points like music in the car, casual walks, or shared tasks. And keep it short. 5 minutes of calm talk beats 30 minutes of pure chaos. And once you pick the right moment, the real power comes in how you show up, responding instead of reacting. Here's the difference: reacting is about emotion, responding is about intention. My son once barked at me for forgetting his jersey. Yes, old me would have snapped back, but instead I paused, took a deep breath, and said, "Let's figure this out together." He blinked because he didn't expect calm from me. That pause shifted everything. We were able to figure it out without a full blown argument, without hurt feelings, without 30 minutes of wasted time. Teens learn more from how we manage our emotions than from any lecture we give. We are their emotional blueprint. So practice the pause, 5 deep breaths before answering, respond with a calm tone, even if you need to step out first, and model apologies. "I lost it earlier. I apologize. Let's reset." Research shows kids mirror parental emotional regulation. When you stay calm, they learn too. Here's the beauty: these small shifts might not feel huge at first, but over time, they create lasting peace. When I stopped reacting, chose better timing, created safety, the vibe in my house shifted. Both my sons didn't transform overnight, but I did. And because I did, the chaos lost its grip. Here are some examples of small wins: dinner conversations without the eye rolls, car rides where we actually talk, and apologies, something I never thought that I would hear. Pick one strategy this week, whether it's emotional safety, timing, or responding. Focus on progress, not perfection, and celebrate those small moments of peace because they build momentum. I can honestly say I started to feel like their mom again and not their opponent. That's the power of those small shifts. Parenting a teen who's always on edge doesn't mean you're stuck living in chaos. You have the power to shift how you show up, calm that storm, and rebuild peace, one small change at a time. And if you want more tools, scripts, and real life strategies, grab my book, Bridging the Teen Gap. It's the guide I wish I had when I was right in the middle of the chaos. Now, if your teen doesn't just snap but pull away, you'll want to watch the next video: the number one mistake parents make when teens pull away and what to do instead. It's the perfect follow up for this one. Click on it now and let's keep building the bridge to connection together. I'll see you guys over there.